What's up, y'all? And welcome back to Chilling with DFG. And that's me. And this is Nola. Hey. Yeah. Anyway, I got something special for y'all today, right? I made a tier list. And today we're going to be ranking my bars with this little tier list I made. Let me add this right quick. Here we go. Look. So I got some of my bars here in a little meme format. Some of you may recognize this meme format. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna read the bars, before I rank them, so y'all know what we working with. I got the tiers right here. So we got N tier. These for bars that ain't really hitting like that. This for the corny bars. This for the bars that you know, uh, elementary schooler could have came up with, right? And we got solid. These are the bars that are like, they're nothing crazy, but you see where I was going with it, right? Then we got okay. These are the bars where you thinking like, okay, all right, I see you. You can rap for real, you can rap. And we got that's fire. That's that tier and them bars that make you go, oh shit, you spit. And then we got the GOAT tier, right? These are, them bars that make you go, my nigga, you finna be one of the greatest to ever do this shit. Like, I don't know if we gonna be ranking any of these in that tier today, but we gonna see. We gonna go ahead and get into this right here. All right, we got this first one right here. Like fresh laundry, I got these niggas pressed. I said that. I'm like, I know I said that, yeah. But like fresh laundry, I got these niggas pressed. You know what I'm saying? I got them worried. They stressed about me for real because they know I'm coming up next. I'm up next and shit. And fresh laundry gets pressed when you get it dry clean. I don't think I ever got my clothes dry clean, but that don't really matter. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in hold on, let me zoom out. We're gonna put that in solid. We're gonna put that in solid. I'm not gonna lie. If slang for real, you know the phrase pressed, and you know that laundry gets pressed, then you come up with that. So we're gonna put that in solid. Let me see. For this next one, we got you niggas are bugging me. It's time for your extermination. I ain't gonna lie, that's another solid. Little basic wordplay. Low key. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna be biased. Even though it's my lyrics, nah, that's an N. I'm not gonna lie, that's an N. It's cool. But you know what? At the part of the song I used that in, like I had already spit so many bars, so I just kind of threw that one out there just cause, these are the, you can have an N bar in a song and it not ruin the song. It's just like, don't build your song off the foundation of N bars. So, you shouldn't build a song off the foundation of this. It should just be like something you just throw in there for the fun of it. But something like this shouldn't be the best bar in your song. I'll put it like that. Yeah, that's what the end tier is for. All right, we got next up. Over time, I got more sharp with the bars, and now my flow like a knife. So let me cut to the chase. That right there is what we call a scheme, ladies and gentlemen. That's when you get multiple bars in a row that tie into each other. And I'm putting that in the okay. Over time, I got more sharp with the bars. Saying I got more witty with it, but sharp. Now my flow like a knife. So let me cut to the chase. Let me skip the bullshit. Let me get to the real. So yeah. That's a little good scheme. Let me see what we got next. Nola, chill out, bite me, cup. Oh shit! I hope Peter don't see this video. Okay, next up we got I don't rap about Dolce or Amiri. I'm the designer and the architect of my own plan. Okay, so I'm using the word designer. Bless you. Ugh. You know what? You gonna have to move this baby girl. The word designer often used to refer to the clothes that are designer brand. But also like I'm saying, I'm using it in the other context of like the actual designer, but I'm instead of a designer of clothes, I'm talking about like, the designer of a plan, my plan. I feel like I'm explaining this shit too much. It's not that deep. But And you know what? That pretty much sums up the bar. It's not that deep. We're gonna put that in. We're gonna put that in solid. We're gonna put that in solid. Side. My bad, y'all. I had to leave for a second. We back though. We back though. I ain't gonna lie. Forgot what the last thing I was saying was. We can go ahead and move on to the next bar. So, but I aspire to use my fire like a hot air balloon and just go higher. And you know what? That's another scheme right there. And that's a better scheme than last time. I'm not gonna lie. I think we should have put that in that fire. That's fire. Hold on. I aspire to use my fire like a hot air balloon and just go higher. Yeah. Yeah, that's fire. That's from my song Higher, you know. That was a really good way to end the verse. So yeah, that's gonna go there, yeah. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's my video. Fuck your opinion. Please get off my nuts. Cause I'm not in there edging. We gonna put that in yeah. It's like I said, it's a little throwaway bar. It is, as long as this ain't your best bar, my book, you good. Feel like butter because I'm on a roll. We gonna put that in solid. You know, like a roll of bread. You know, spread the butter on it. You know, got me thinking about Logan's. Man, that bread used to hit with the butter. Next bar. Intelligent and on fly. Feel like Tony Stark. Shout out Tony, man. Rest in peace, man. They ain't have to kill you in the MCU, but it's all right because you alive in many other universes. You evil in some of them, but fuck those universes. Intelligent and on fly, felt like Tony Stark. I think we gonna put that in. Put that in solid. Put that in solid. I brought my A game. I'm on honor roll. That's another solid. I'm not gonna lie, that's another solid. You know, A game, honor roll. You know what it is. Stay in your lane. Do not cross the median. I ain't gonna lie. That's okay. Okay, because that's something you just don't hear like that, man. Stay in your lane. Do not cross the median. Who even like refers to that part of the road? Ain't nobody rapping about the median. Come on now. Check the pronouns, boy. I'm helm. Say, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, once again, you throw that in there when you're just like you flowing crazy and you done came off 2 or 3 other bars. You just throw that one in there. It suits a purpose. It suits a purpose. We got stay in your lane. Oh shit, skip that. That's a duplicate. I got connections everywhere that I go is a hot spot. I'm not gonna lie. That's fire. Yeah. I'm sick of it. I wish you could get rid of these ads, bro. But this whole block gonna be here. I can say fuck this ad, but it's just gonna give me another one, man. Shit. Aggie. Okay, next bar. Nah, put that. Hold up. Nah, because I need to explain that. Hold up. I got connections everywhere that I go. It's a hotspot? Come on, dog. That's fire, bro. That's fire. I got connections everywhere that I go as a hotspot. If you don't get it, you probably can't afford a hotspot on your phone plan. Sorry to be you, man. That's fucked up. Life throwing haymakers, and I might fall, but like Autumn, you know I'll be back around. I might fall, but like Autumn, you know I'll be back around. Plus, I threw in haymakers, hay fever. I guess that really don't happen in fall. I'm talking too much now. We get it. It's a little scheme. We gonna throw that in okay. Because of that, I might fall, but like Autumn, I'll be back around. Because the seasons always come back. And they all might be sleeping on me, but I'm the one with the dream. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of them. That's one of them quotables, man. They all might be sleeping on me, but I'm the one with the dream. Yeah, that's. I ain't gonna lie. If I was already famous, that would be somebody's Instagram caption right now on like their best picture. That's one of them shits where like they put like 7 pictures in one post. Yeah, that right there, that's a W Instagram caption. So we gonna put that in. That's fire. Yeah, tough quotable. I ain't gonna lie. If I was famous, that would be in GOAT tier. I'm not gonna lie, because I would have enough people that that are fans of my music and are can't be objective for shit that would say that's a GOAT level bar. But nah, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. It's good, but it's not GOAT worthy. Anyway, they must be off a beam and it ain't sensu. I'm just saying. Nah, my nigga, all my Dragon Ball Z fans better tap in, bruh. Y'all better tap in. And y'all better agree that that's fire. They must be off a beam and it ain't sensu. I'm just saying. What? For context here, I'm like, I said somebody said I was ass, so I'm saying that they high as fuck because off a beam, means you off a pill. I'm saying they high. I'm saying they off a beam, but it ain't sensu. Like not that kind of beam. They ain't getting stronger and better. They getting dumb because they on that shit. They must be off a beam and it ain't sensu. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. If you don't get it, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Watch some anime. You should have grew up with CW for kids or something, man. Next bar. Like I'm catching a pass from the QB. I ain't OBJ, but I'm a star. I got a flow you can't Jackson. I run through beats like I'm Lamar. I don't even watch football like that, but my football nigga should be tapped in with that one right there. Come on now. Catching the pass from the QB. I ain't OBJ, but I'm a star. I got a flow you can't Jackson. I run through beats like I'm Lamar. Low key, that could be a Kendrick reference and a Lamar Jackson reference. I low key just tied them in together. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get out of here. That's damn near GOAT, bro. That's damn near GOAT. But we gonna put that in. That's fire. Cause it is. We doing good here when that's fire is out win and we got a couple in. But we got more where it matters. Burning through instrumentals like I'm acid, but these niggas basic. We're gonna put that in solid. We'll put that in solid. I like that one because I'm exercising, the knowledge that I retain from taking chemistry. Yeah, I like that. Nothing too crazy though. All right, this is a long one. Once the bandwagon gets rolling, they gonna all get on the bus like Spike Lee. Will they do the right thing and admit they was hating? Well, it's unlikely. You would really only get that if you watch Spike Lee movies. But with that being said, that shit is still fire. Once the bandwagon gets rolling, they gonna all get on the bus. Spike Lee got a movie called Get on the Bus. It's a really good movie. It's about the Million Man March. You should watch that if you haven't. But get on a bus like Spike Lee. Will they do the right thing? That's another Spike Lee movie. Do the right thing. Also, worth a watch. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah. And I rhyme Spike Lee with likely. I don't know why I said that. Like that was crazy. But still, we put that in that's fire. We'll put that in that's fire. Oh man. Let me see. They saying I'm whack, but I never trip. The shoe doesn't fit. They must be laced. And I'm whack, but I never trip. The shoe doesn't fit. They must be laced. Yeah, that's another one of my schemes right there. I'm saying like trip, like niggas is tripping, but also trip like you ain't tied your shoes and you trip on your shoelace and trip, I'm saying the shoe doesn't fit. They say if the shoe fits, wear it. It's like if what I'm saying applies to you, my nigga, it applies to you. If it don't, it don't. I'm saying I'm not tripping because the shoe doesn't fit. It don't fit me. You not talking about me. What you saying don't apply to me. So I ain't even about to get upset about it, cause a scene or nothing. And they must be laced. I'm saying, I had this thing in my music a lot where I like call people that hate on my music drug addicts. I say they on something, bro. It's just something I do a lot. I don't know why, but yeah, they must be laced. I'm saying, like, they done took something. They on that. They off something. They laced, but also lace like shoelace. And shoe doesn't fit, like it's too tight. It might be laced up too tight. It's a little wordplay, little basic wordplay. You know how it is. You know what you get around these parts. Big DFG type shit. But putting that in okay. That's an okay. Yeah. I'm a young scholar, real smart. So if you test me, it's gonna get aced. Solid. Yeah, solid. Going in solid. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that one. Check my chromosomes. It's a double Y because I'm really him. I ain't gonna lie. That's what did I check the pronouns by I'm him? That's that, but to a whole nother level. So I'm saying solid, yeah. Because it's that, but a different level. So it's solid, yeah. It's solid. Got a lot of solid, got a lot of that's fire. Got a good bit of okays, a little bit of S. This, I don't know. I feel good about this. Of course, it'd be great if everything was in that's fire, but you can't have that. I'm trying to be objective here, so I'm holding myself to a standard. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my dog going crazy. You not a pimp, so don't be trying to hold me. That's a little. I'm not gonna lie. It's a, pimp. Oh, it's nothing crazy. Haters mad because lately I've been going in like a dimple. That's a solid. Going in, dimples go in. You get it. At your neck, just like a button up. That's another solid. Niggas don't be rapping about button ups like that. But, at your neck, like you button it all, like you button your shirt all the way up to the top, Solid. It's solid. Solid little wordplay. I'm underground and I'm trying to be a king, but not Pimp C. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. That's going in as fire. Nah, this shit trying to play me, bro. You put that shit in solid. Nah, cuz that's fire. Because let me tell you why it's in that's fire. For those who don't know, there's a group called UGK, one of the greatest hip hop duos of all time, And one of the members was named Pimp C. Now UGK stands for Underground Kings. The member named Pimp C, he passed away. So I'm saying I'm underground and I'm trying to be a king. I'm underground like I'm a small artist. Not many eyes on me. I'm trying to be a king, I'm trying to be on top of the game, but not Pimp C, because Pimp C is also underground. Rest in peace. But I ain't trying to be like him. I'm trying to be alive and on top of the game, is what I'm saying. And if you listen to the song this is from Dark Clouds. That line hits so much in the context of what the other things I was saying in that song. So even if you don't think that belongs in That's Fire, if you listen to that song, I think you'll agree with me. It's in That's Fire. But yeah, let me see. My family jewels different. They ain't coming home. I'm not even about to explain this shit. If you don't know what family jewels are, look up Family Jewels Urban Dictionary. And you're going to see, we just go ahead and throw that in. You go throw that in solid. All right. Girl, if I'm the goat there, you going to be a chupacabra. Oh, yeah. I ain't going to lie. Chupacabra is a Mexican cryptid, and it's known as the Mexican goat sucker. If I'm the goat, you're gonna be a chupacabra. I'm gonna let your mind piece those two things together, cause I already ain't getting no views, but damn, like I'm not trying to get demonetized and get age restricted and whatever. So it's probably too late for that. I ain't gonna lie, I done said fuck like 3 times. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, why did I put that in solid? Nah, we putting that in okay. We putting that in okay. Because there's layers to that. Is there layers? There's layers. Fuck it. There's layers. All right, we down to the last 4. Ignore that one because that's a duplicate. All right. Took a look at myself. I shine because I reflect. Saying like I took a look in the mirror. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I had that little session with myself. I'm saying now that I'm doing good and I'm showcasing my excellence because I took the time to look deep inside and fix and try to work on my flaws. I shine because I reflect. I took a look in the mirror. I took a look at myself in the mirror. I reflected on who I was. And now I'm shining because of it. My nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That might be our go-tier bar for today. I'm not gonna lie. That might be our one go-tier bar. Took a look at myself. I shine because I reflect. I ain't gonna lie. That's good. That's go-tier. And that song that this is from is called 100 and 0. Low-key, that bar should have been on a better song. I like 100 and 0, but damn, like that would have went crazy had it been on a different track. But still a go bar, bro. I'm the shit and I'm in my bag. I ain't talking colostomy. We gonna go ahead and put that in. That's fire. Because a colostomy bag, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Google what a colostomy bag is. Come back, you're gonna be like, okay, I see what you did there. That's nasty as fuck, but I see what you did there. All right, second to last bar. Here we go. The way they on my nuts, I think they Fruit of the Loom. Everybody know what Fruit of the Loom is, man. I'm saying they on my nuts like pair of draws. I think they Fruit of the Loom. That's a little just to throw a bar. It's just one of those bars that make you laugh right quick when you hear it. And I got a good few bit of those. Honestly, I think a lot of these in the ad tier would get a laugh out of most people, like when they're hearing it. Maybe not that one, but get off my nuts because I'm not on the edge. I'm sure a lot of people will hear that their first time and probably, give a little chuckle. Yeah, that's what that is. But we're gonna get to this last bar right here. The piece de resistance, the finale. I'm hyping this up and I don't even know which bar this is. Let me see. And if you ever try to play with my lettuce, you're going to end up inside the salad. I remember this song called Fade Away that this bar is from. And this was the last line of the song. And I was on this stream. Shout out to Genius Playhouse. Poetic and JNCL, they be reacting to people's music. I sent this song in and they reacted to it. And I remember when this line came out, JNCL had like the most like excited reaction. Like, man, like it was like, yeah, bro, that's that shit right there. So in honor of JMCL, I'm about to add a whole new tier to this mug. Let me hold up. Let me see. Add roll above. We gonna make it big. We gonna make it. Damn, now I gotta change colors and shit. Hold it. Ain't gonna lie. Oh, okay, about to turn to that. Then we gonna put solid gonna be green. And gonna be that. There we go. Yeah, and we gonna make this the JMCL tier. And we gonna put that mug right there, man. We gonna put it right there. Oops. If I can get up there, god damn it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a tier list, man. We got it in the GOAT tier. You know, the solitary GOAT tier bar. Took a look at myself. I shine because I reflect. Yeah. Yeah. That's another great Instagram caption right there. But y'all don't be stealing my lyrics now. You better credit me, bro. Got JMCL tier. You ever try to play with my lettuce, you're gonna end up inside the salad. You know, we got that's fire. We got 2 rows into that's fire tier. You know, we got 4 row and okay. You know, 3 rows in the solid tier. We got, we got a full row and, fair enough. But I mean, with that much, that's fire and okay, and we got one in the GOAT tier, we got one in the JMCL tier, solid isn't bad either. So like having the end ones is okay, the way I see it. But anyway, let me stop caping for my music career. And honestly, I think we about done for the day, man. That's it. So I guess all I gotta say now is DFG out.